Hey guys, and welcome to the finals match of our 2011 World's Deck Tournament. And so if you guys are here from watching the top 4 match, that's awesome. It was me versus my cousin Aiden in the tournament. Unfortunate we got paired up, but it is what it is, and I won that one. So here I am in the finals against the other top 4 winner, Emily Grieve. So she's in here playing Rushiflosion, and I'm in here playing Magnivore. So we start the initial flip. I called tails as always, and it's tails. So I get to go first. I draw. By the way, this match is being timed. The top 4 one was as well, but for us, time wasn't an issue. We have a judge, Emily's sister actually, sitting next to me with time in hand. Not showing any of us, all that good stuff. Also has rulings if we need them, you know, that stuff. Anyways, so I start with Cleffa, my optimal starter. Really, Cleffa is only an optimal starter though if you have a basic, because it did get donked a lot. Cleffa donks were a prominent thing. So it was awesome that I had a Magnemite just in case, and that I went first. So I collected right away, got what I needed, filled up my bench, what looks like Tepig, Reshiram, and 2 Magnemites. Got 1 free spot there just in case. And I'm debating on whether to Eek or not, and it's looking like I'm going to Eek. So I go ahead and flip, and it's head, so I remain awake. Usually the cool thing about Cleffa is that when you go to sleep and you can't get attacked, and then you wake up going into your turn, then you're awake and you can retreat, and they weren't able to even hit you. That's usually what you ultimately want Cleffa to do, but hey, I'll take it staying awake. If they knock out Cleffa, or she knocks out Cleffa, it's going to allow me to use twins, it's going to allow me to bring up Reshiram, and you know, just, it doesn't really matter to me at the moment, and I prefer it be awake so that way I can get a for sure retreat next turn if I need it. She goes ahead right off the bat and uses Collector, Pokemon Collector. We both played at our first turns, which is really what you want to be doing. It's really how you want to be spending your first turn. You can always know a game is going to be a good one when both players have Collector to right off the bat. Both players pretty much are going to get set up, that kind of thing. So yeah, she attaches the Reshiram and passes. I draw Communication away at Tepig, I believe. Get Magnezone. I have a fresh new hand, so probably a rare candy of some sort. Gonna evolve into Magnezone. Be able to start going at it right away. You know, going back to the grind of getting these 2 stage 2s out, which is a hard process, but once you get them going, you're pretty golden. You become like an unstoppable force, so to speak, with your endless draw power, endless energy attachments. So, yeah, it looks like I throw a rescue onto the Reshiram, which is optimally where I want it. Optimally, I mean. And she just kind of draws rare candies into Typhlosion and passes. So lets me know she doesn't have a supporter, which is good for me. I attach to the Reshiram a Fire Energy, and I debate on retreating to the Reshiram, and I actually end up not retreating and not even eking, because here's my game plan right now. I have twins in hand. I believe actually 2 twins in hand. I know if she knocks out this Cleffa, I'm going to be able to use twins, and I want to play from behind the whole game. That's my plan. To just be always 1 prize behind until the very end, when she's at 1 prize, I'm at 2 prize, and finish the game off with Rayquaza Deoxys Legend. Now, of course, that is in a perfect world, and who knows if that'll actually even happen or be a case of any sort, but with 2 twins in my hand, I'm pretty much going to plan it like that, so, I mean, if she knocks out the Cleffa, things are only going my way. She plays the plus power after she gets that Juniper, and unfortunately it doesn't get really anything. Doesn't even hit my Cleffa, doesn't do anything really. She just kind of sits there, she's playing a Pokemon Collector. Probably going to get a Reshiram and a Cyndaquil, and probably even another Reshiram. I wouldn't be surprised. She debates on getting the second Reshiram. Looks like she goes for it, and then gets the Cyndaquil. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. Just in case I knock out that Cyndaquil. You know, the whole point of Reshiram Typhlosion is to spam those things on the field. It's very similar to the Rayquaza Electric decks, or the Zekrom Electric decks from back in the day. So, yep. We're going to see her attach and use Beat for 10, which is only playing into my hands. I want her to start attacking me. So I attach a Fire Energy to my Magnezone and pass. I'm pretty confident. I don't even think she plays Reversal, so there's nothing she can really do to take out that Tepig. Otherwise, I would be playing other supporters in Magnetic Draw and Eek and things like that to get my Emboar in play as fast as possible. But right at the moment, since I have those twins, I have a fully powered Reshiram, I can just kind of sit back and chillax until she knocks out this Cleffa, and then use twins to my advantage. I'm not sure how much she sees this game plan coming. Probably she sees it clear as day. And that's why she's attacking with Cyndaquil. I promote Reshiram pretty confidently. All I do know is that if she knocks out that Reshiram, that'll be kind of a burden onto me. So I twins, gonna get that Emboar in play right away. Just look at my discard pile. I don't actually remember what I get, but all I do know is that I do get Emboar in play, and that would be a foolish mistake if I didn't. And so, yeah, I decide on 2 cards eventually. I don't have to show them to my opponent, of course. That's the benefit of twins. It's like, man, if you're behind, you can just go get whatever 2 cards you need to put you back in it. And that's pretty much how Magnabor worked, to be honest. A lot of people didn't play it like that, which is why I didn't have such a strong showing at Nationals and Worlds, other than winning Worlds. It just pretty much kind of flew under the radar a little bit. It was the most expected to do well deck at Nationals, and then it just didn't. So it was not an optimal play for Worlds to be thought, and it actually won. You know, the whole strategy of using twins was really not explored, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it looks like I retreat my Reshiram here. I use a plus power, so I only have to use 1 energy to knock out this Cyndaquil with a Lost Burn. I probably, yeah, energy retrieval, throw those energies back on the Reshiram. It's a bummer I like to save those energy retrievals, but to be honest, it's not that big of a deal right now. And I go ahead and knock out that Cyndaquil. I just kind of check my discard. Oh, I accidentally discarded the energy with Lost Burn instead of putting it in the Lost Zone. I actually caught that. So, it looks like she's going to draw Junk Arm. Uh-oh. Is she going to be able to knock out this Magnezone? That would actually be pretty terrible. If she does, then that means that my Magnezone will be knocked out, and all my draw power and main attackers, or my main attacker to just knock out anything on the field, will be gone. So, in that case, it's bad. But you also have to look at it like this. She's wasting 2 Junk Arms right now, it looks like. And she's going to get back a plus power, and then she oaks. So she will be knocking out my Magnezone, but will it matter? I know that I have that other twins in my hand. Who knows what else? I can't really see it all that well. But that means I will be able to get another Magnezone into play. Maybe more attackers, more energies on the board. Even still, I think I'm in a good position, but it actually wouldn't hurt to be in Emily's position, to be honest, right now. So I'm just, she's going to knock it out with a blue flare, have that other Reshiram on the bench ready to go. It's unfortunate, rather, that she can't get another Typhlosion into play, but she really only needs 1 right now. I go ahead and take advantage of my twins. I get 2 more mysterious cards. We'll never know what they are, but I will be getting Magnezone into play. I'm pretty sure, though, I didn't twins for Rare Candy Magnezone. In the previous turn, I didn't Rare Candy for get twins of Rare Candy Emboar. I'm pretty sure I had those cards in, or at least one of each in hand. So I was okay there. Inferno Fandango to the bench Reshiram and Magnetic Draw. I also benched the Cleffa, which is an interesting thing I want to point out. That way, if my Reshrams or something or Magnezone ever dies, I can always promote Cleffa as a safe, free retreating option. She gets the plus power, attaches a rescue energy. She was prepared for this play. And yeah, she pretty much, the only thing I could see that she would want more is another Typhlosion into play or Reshiram. She Junk Arms. Oh, I think that's 3 or 4 by now. Can't really see her discard pile. I'm not sure what she got actually. Oh, Revive it looks like, or whatever. I can't tell. I promote Cleffa. Glad I benched that last turn. Look at my discard pile, hand, debate on what I'm going to do. I actually believe Emily's looking at my discard pile. Or no, I was. I just kind of sit there. Usually a handful of energies doesn't really do good, but right now that would be kind of what I want. Oh, I communication of Reshiram, which is kind of confusing until you see what I get. I get the top half to the Rayquaza Deoxys Legend, which we know all too well allowed me to take the win for my top 4 match. So there you go. I get both halves onto the field. Now it's just a matter of attaching the energies to it. And if I do, that'll pretty much... I mean, it won't secure my victory, obviously, because she will need to do a double plus power to knock me out. But I really don't see that happening, considering she's already played 3 Junk Arms and I think 2 plus powers. So I don't even know if it's possible at this point. Or maybe even 4 Junk Arms, I don't know. At that point in the game, I knew how many she played, and it was not that many, or I knew how many she had left, and there was not that many left, if any, of her options to knock this out. So I play an energy retrieval, Junk Arm for the energy retrieval, Inferno Fandango, 3 fires onto this thing, and then attach a lightning. Magnetic Draw for I think 5. It's always hard because this game is kind of sped up because it takes a little while. And I take 2 prizes. So now I'm just pretty much signifying I'm not going to be relying on twins. And that basically she needs to knock this out, or she risks losing next turn. She's discarding those with Sages. To get back her... Oh, she looks like she was trying to use Afterburner onto the Reshiram active. While I was looking through there. She does 120, so I think that's game. I have the Lightning to attach, Junk Arm for the energy retrieval, and I take the win. So there you have it, guys. I win game 1. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and skip this shuffling nonsense and go right ahead to game 2. So hold on one second. Alright, guys. Here we are back with game 2. We're all shuffled up, ready to go. Looks like we're getting candy thrown at us from people watching. Which there is a pretty big crowd watching this game, I know that, because this is the finals, so I know Andrew and Aiden are both watching, the people who did get eliminated last round, and there's just a big crowd. It's exciting. It's our first kind of like official tournament here. So Emily chooses to go first. She uses Collector. She starts with Reshiram, has Reshiram on the bench. Things are going her way. And I want to point out something interesting I did notice after watching her discard pile and when she played the first game. There was no Cleffas, there was no reversals, and I really am just right now going to use that to my advantage this game, or in any game to come. Immediately, I communication for Cleffa. I wasn't getting that for sure. I wasn't getting the Tepig for sure. I was just kind of seeing what was in my deck, and I'd accidentally placed it down. I was going to Collector, and I guess she just didn't realize that. I mean, I should have not. I guess I shouldn't have put it I shouldn't have put it on the mat yet until I was ready. I get 2 Tepigs. I'm actually not sure why I did that. That doesn't seem like a good idea in retrospect. Probably should have gotten another Magnemite. Unless I sacrifice one. Oh, there's another Magnemite. Okay. Alright. I switch to it and eek. So, to be honest, not a bad turn. It actually, and at this point I did want my Cleffa to go to sleep though. I did not want it to get knocked out by an Outrage with plus power or something of the sort. Those are never good, so I was just kind of like sitting there thinking maybe that wouldn't happen, but nope, I woke up. Let's see if she's able to knock it out though. That'll be the challenging thing. She realizes now that I rely heavily on twins, and let's see if she's able to get around that somehow. She rare candies immediately into Typhlosion, places a Sage's Training, contemplates on what to get, discards 3 fire and a switch, rare candies into another Typhlosion, double afterburners, and then outrages and knocks out my Cleffa. Holy crap, guys. What the I don't even know what to do. I just promote Tepig. Thank God I got that extra one. And I just attach and pass. She Junipers a lot of supporters away, I notice. Which I don't know why she did that. I don't know if she just didn't have another supporter or what. But maybe it was the correct play. I couldn't exactly see what was going on. We just kind of sit here and wait. Yeah, it's looking not so good for me. My Cleffa was just knocked out. I don't have a supporter. This could get really ugly really fast. All she has to do is Blue Flare and knock this Tepig out, and there's really, I am like way behind at this point. Nothing short of a Twins Rare Candy Magnezone can fix. Bam! Top deck Twins. Wow, I called it, didn't I? I actually don't even remember that happening. I thought I top decked an Oaks to get out of that slump. So Twins. I think I already have Rare Candy and Emboar in hand. I think I got 2 Rare Candy, or I had Magnezone and Emboar in hand, and I think I was just laughing. I told Emily what I got with Twins was kind of hilarious, and of course it was. Those 2 Rare Candies. Rare Candy to Emboar, Rare Candy to Magnezone. I believe that's what's about to happen, yeah. Throw down some energies now. Pretty much I have the knockout this turn. I draw 6 with Magnetic Draw. And now all of a sudden, in one top deck of a Twins, this game is pretty much in my favor at the moment. Or not favor, but it's swinging back around. I'm able to take that knockout, which is pretty crucial. She's going to double Afterburner, plays a plus power, gets the return knockout, does another Sages. Oh, looks like she got a Rescue Energy and a Fire off of that. Discarding a Fire and Elms? I'm not sure. And a Typhlosion. Benches a Reshiram and Blue Flares. So I will promote Reshiram. Looks like these are going to be Reshiram wars. And I contemplate what to do. Really thinking I'm just going to Inferno Fandango to that. Attach for turn. As much as I don't want to attach a Lightning to my Reshiram, I kind of had to. Communication away my bottom half to the Rayquaza Deoxys Legend. And I get Magnemite? Or no, I'm still looking. And I get Magnezone. Slam that puppy down. About to get this thing evolved, I'm sure. We will see. I have a Junkrat in my hand, so it's looking very probable. Yep, Junkrat away. Oaks and Communication. And I'm getting Magnezone. Magnetic Draw, hoping for that Fire. I get it. And then I Judge. I really don't want her to get this return knockout, so I judge her down to a 4-card hand, praying that she won't get what she needs, which is really just either a junk arm and an energy or something, or supporter. I mean, she doesn't need much, but granted, she does need something. So hopefully I can just judge her down to 4. She won't draw anything, that kind of thing. Of course, judge is actually okay for me because I can magnetic draw. Consider playing Pokemon Communication or Energy Retrieval. I think I had a Pokemon Communication in hand. And I attach those energies to my Magnezones. And just magnetic draw for 3. I don't play the communication. Because I believe the other Reshiram is already in the discard. So, well, it was when it got knocked out. So I communication back a Magneton. Just seeing what's left in there. Maybe even get a Cleffa, just have a free retreater promoted. Oh, bottom half to Rayquaza Deoxys Legend. I don't even think I have the other half, so I don't know what I'm doing really. Maybe I do. Then I'd be able to play that down in preparation for next turn. But I don't. Or do I? I'm still debating what to do. I'm taking a long time. If I was Emily, I'd probably tell myself to speed up. And I just blew Flare. Go for the safe play. Plus powers. And then double Dynamotors. Attaches. Or not Dynamotor, double Afterburner. Gets pretty much exactly what she needs. And a Juniper. So she hit everything and then some. Rare Candies. 3rd Typhlosion. Wow, this game. She's down to 2 prizes. I'm up to 4. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do now. I play a plus power. Now, I play that because now it'll only take 2 energies to get the knockout on this Reshiram. Because he already has 2 damage counters on it. I twins, taking advantage of that twins again. And let's see what I'm able to get. Maybe that RDL piece I'm needing, or a Fisherman or something for next turn. I play down the RDL, which it doesn't really matter when I play down because she doesn't play reversal. I magnetic draw for I don't know how much. And I contemplate what to do. Decisions. This is a very close game, so I just gotta be careful. Junk Arm. Let's see what I'll get. Probably Energy Retrieval or Switch or something. Energy Retrieval. Get the Lightning and the Fire. Probably just going to throw those down on RDL. Yeah, and I'm just basically going through my deck, going through the cards. I don't have much left in deck. Probably like 10, 12 cards maybe. But neither does Emily, so we're both thinned out our decks pretty well. Attach that second fire energy to RDL. Energy Retrieval. Get another one on there. Keep the other one in my hand. Or no, I throw it down on the Magnezone. Oh, and I accidentally threw 3 energies down. I meant to only throw 2. I accidentally grabbed the other one, and I lost burn for the knockout. She throws down a Reshiram after uses Engineer's Adjustments. Thought to be a bat supporter in the deck. It's basically discard an energy, draw 4 cards. Perfect synergy with Typhlosion Prime. You're getting energies in the discard, you're drawing cards, that sort of thing. So I don't know why it was always thought to be bad. I guess you just don't draw enough cards or whatever. I liked it. Um, but yeah, so she's gonna triple Afterburner, it looks like, and discard the Lightning, doing 70. This just lets me know I might have game. I might be able to win this. Looks like I'm not sure if I have another Lightning Energy. Otherwise, I would probably just, or if I had a plus power. If I had a plus power and I had the Fisherman or whatever, I would just knock it out with Magnezone. It looks like I did, but I opted to play Switch. You can see Emily immediately looked at her hand as soon as I promoted up that RDL. And I'm probably just going to take the knockout, bring me down to 2 prizes. It wasn't the safest play, and we'll see how that all works out for me in the end. So attach a Lightning for the turn, that way to ensure that I only have to attach 2 fires next turn. Draw my 2 prizes, 2 to 1 prize. She gets the double Afterburner, plus power, Junk Arm plus power, and knocks out my RDL to take 2 prizes. Wow, what a game. That, to be honest, was probably the best game of the night, and I actually lost. So, for me to say that is pretty crazy. That was just such a good game. Honestly, she played it flawlessly. I made a misplay, she took her chance, and she won. So, of course, that ties up the series 1-1. Let's see who will win it. I'm going to go ahead and skip to where we actually start playing. Alright, so here we are getting set up for our last game. It's been a long night of just playing old decks and shuffling and Pokemon and just, yeah, we're excited it's the last game. I get to choose to go first. I start with Cleffa. I presume she told me that she could have donked me if she went first. I see how that's bogus because she doesn't play Tyrogue or DCEs, so I don't know. I played a Judge right off the bat. Not because I need it, mostly because I want her to start with the 4-card hand to start off the game. I will be using Eek, so my main goal right now of this Judge is to get a Magnemite or so, or Tepig, or both. That would be cool. Get a Magnemite, attach a Fire, I believe, and then I just Eek. I loved using Eek back when it was a card. I would always like, Eek! Eek! It was just like the coolest thing to say to your opponent. I hope one day they reprint a Cleffa card with similar abilities. It's always been known for eking around, things like that. I believe even there was the first version of Cleffa ever printed had that same attack, but I think you got 7 cards. And it didn't have the whole sweet sleeping face ability where you can't get attacked if you're asleep. So I'm just using Eek. I shuffle for a while. I'm really anxious. You gotta realize that. I think my opponent was commenting on how I was taking too long to shuffle, but I probably was. I was really nervous. I just wanted to win this game. At first, when I started the tournament, I didn't really mind. I was just here to record it and get it uploaded and all that good stuff. But once I won the top 4 match, I realized, man, I have a shot at this. And winning that first game, I was like, okay, I really want to win this now. I don't know why I wanted to win so badly, but I just really did. So it looks like I Eek again after putting down a Magnemite and with a Fire Energy again. I stay asleep. She collectors. She had played a Juniper her first turn. She's kind of getting set up. I flip. I believe I stay asleep again. Yep. Which I don't mind as long as I stay asleep again going into her turn. I attach the Lightning to the Magnemite versus the Magneton because if I'm able to get a Rare Candy Magnezone, things are going to start going my way. I don't know if I don't think I would attack if I had the chance. But hopefully I'm able to get a Tepig, because things are not looking my way right off the bat. And yet again, I don't think I get a Tepig. But I do get the Rare Candy Magnezone and a Reshiram, and I'm able to Magnetic Draw. Again, no Tepig or communication or anything, which is really bumming me out. So I flip, and again, Tails. Thank goodness. And she just passes with a loaded Reshiram. And Tails again. Attach the Rescue, I believe. Yep, to the Reshiram. Bench another Reshiram. Just trying to get cards out of my hand so I can Magnetic Draw. And I get the Communication. Getting a... I mean, I am like 100% sure I'm getting a Tepig. Yeah, right off the bat. I'm just like, not even going to look at anything else. I know I want that Tepig. And, yeah. So I got Tepig. I switch to Magneton, and I retreat it, and then Eek, and I stay awake, unfortunately. So she will be able to knock it out, whether it's by Outrage and a plus power, or by a Blue Flare, which I highly doubt a Blue Flare, but she has that Outrage plus power. That'll be nice for her at least. But to be honest, all I really cared about was being able to Eek, get a new hand, and to get that Emboar into play. Plus powers, Outrages, doesn't even bother playing a supporter, regardless if she has one or not. And I feel like that's smart because she doesn't need to. Bring up Magnezone, bench another Tepig, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting the Emboar this turn. Oh, another Magnezone. Magnetic Draw. Rare Candies? Nope. Or Junk Arm? Can't quite tell. Doesn't look like it. I probably would have been excited and played it right away. I attach to the bench Reshiram, and I think I just go for the Lost Burn. Yep, and I discard that Rescue. I really did not want to do that, but that's my one Rescue in the deck, I believe. So that was rather unfortunate, but I had to take out something. I can't go this whole game just flying blind and just chilling out with getting attacked. So she just promotes that Reshiram, attaches a Rescue, Junipers, hoping for that Rare Candy Typhlosion. We see the Typhlosion in her hands, but it looks like she missed it, which, thank God, because I would have seriously just been in a world of trouble. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter as much because she's just going to be doing 120 versus 20. It doesn't really matter. And I just attached to the active Reshiram. Yeah. And then I not Blue Flare, I do another 50 damage. I mean, I can't Magnetic Draw, too many cards in hand, can't do anything else. And honestly, that's not that bad. I mean, it just gets damage on there, so that way, if I try to Blue Flare with a Reshiram, I'm knocking it out. I don't need that plus power. Or if I'm trying to use Magnezone, I can just use 2 energies. So either way works. She's able to Blue Flare and knock it out, like I suspect. And really, I need a top deck to bring me back in this. And doesn't look like I got one there. There's a Lightning from my hand. She's just kind of confidently chilling over there. But she doesn't have a Typhlosion, so if I get an Emboar out, she could be in a lot of trouble. I get the RDL because, I'll explain. I'm going to be benching it this turn, which doesn't seem like a smart play to be filling my bench up like that, but it will get rid of more hands out of my hand, or more cards out of my hand so I can Magnetic Draw for more, which seems like a cheap reason to do such a thing, but honestly it was my only option, and I really need cards in my hand. So I play the plus power even though I really don't want to. Get that Rare Candy to Emboar. And I'm just, pretty much I'm okay right now. Now I'm okay. Now things were getting kind of wiggy there for a while, but Now I got both my stage 2s. Nothing can stop me. She doesn't even have a Typhlosion. And that's how fast the game can change. I actually just pass, rather than fandangoing a lot of energies onto the field. I can't imagine that she won't get a knockout this turn. So if she does, I'm prepared for it. Pretty much I can, attack with whatever. It's not a big deal. Just the only problem is that I have those 3 fire energies in the Lost Zone and the rescue, which is a total bummer because that's a total bummer because that's 3 and 4 less energies in the deck that I can't attack with anymore or attach. So it's going to be a lot harder to draw into those energies now. Especially since I can never get them back, or energy retrieval, or anything like that. So, guess we'll see where this takes us. She evolves into a lava and still just can't get Typhlosion going. I promote Rayquaza Deoxys pretty confidently, so I must have a game plan. I bench a Magnemite, energy retrieval for lightning and fire. I think those are both going to go to my active. Yeah, we'll just see what I do. I guess I probably should have promoted my Reshiram, but I was stupid and I didn't. I was greedy and wanted to take these prizes. Junk Arm for another energy retrieval. Looks like, or something. Or Rare Candy? Oh, Rare Candy in the Magnezone? And a Twins. See what I get off these Twins. See, I Twins for, I guess whatever I needed for the knockout, so I guess energies, take those 2 prizes there. She really needed that Typhlosion, which she did get. It's unfortunate she couldn't draw into those rare candies or something. Because it's not looking like she's getting those at all. I haven't seen them in her hand at all. Or in her discard or anything. We'll see where this game goes, though. It's definitely not over yet. We're what? Tied on prizes, I believe. So, Twins won't help me. Unless she takes a knockout, which we'll see if she even debates on taking one this turn. She afterburners to see if she has an energy to attach. And she just outrages. Not bad. Considering if it's going to take you 2 shots to knock this out, why attach the energy to the active or whatever? Or attach it anywheres. Unless, actually, she might have already attached the rescue. I don't know. I junk out for energy retrieval. Attach both of those. Throw one down onto the Magnezone and Magnetic Draw. Take the knockout here, putting me down to 1 prize, and she's at 3. So, nothing can really stop me right now. I'm feeling confident I got the win. I don't think there's anything she can do. She's only got not that many cards left in deck. I can't imagine why she hasn't hit any rare candies unless she prized them all or something. Oh, there she goes. Rare candies into Typhlosion. Double Dynamotors. Attaches. Poor Emily. She's going to be going down to 1 prize right now, but if I have another energy, it's game. And I actually have a Fisherman in hand. So I'll Fisherman for 4, get my 4 energies, and that will be game. So I will win our first Worlds deck tournament by using Lost Burn for, I don't even know how many damage, 50 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Yep, that's pretty much it. I won, and I was excited and threw all my cards together. So I guess pat on the back to me. I didn't even just think I would go that far. But also pat on the back to Emily. You know, she played really well, and I hope we see her in more of our World's Deck tournaments. So thanks for watching. We're going to try and have more of these up each week. Different formats, that kind of thing. Maybe more players in each of them. So yeah. Alright, well, just comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys next time.